with us this Saturday morning. Now, Rebecca and I told you we're bringing you all the deals for the next 3 hours, and this one is amazing. From Shark, we know them for bringing us the most amazing floor care innovations for the last 25 years. This is the lightweight corded stick vacuum on an appreciation price today. You guys, it is $100 off. I'm not even kidding you, $100 off. You are getting this baby home for $20 on a flex pay. Now, this is its first airing since January. You all loved it then. We just got these back in stock. It's ultra lightweight, but ultra powerful. Already has over 55 5-star reviews. Incredible deal, incredible piece of equipment. Megan Clementi is with us, looking beautiful, doing her cleaning in her gorgeous spring dress.
Thank you, thank you.
I know, I was just saying how cute you look, and you're like spring cleaning with the Shark.
I mean, this is the thing. If I'm gonna be cleaning, I'm running around the house, I'm going to Easter events this weekend, there are times that spills happen, and I need to be able to do what I need to do without getting dirty, without getting gross, without being on my hands and knees, and I can do that with my ultra lightweight. Right now, I have this huge mess on the floor. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be difficult. All I have to do is pop it in, turn it on, and you're gonna watch all that hair disappear. Why? Because that's what Shark does. They see a mess and they tackle it. And then all of a sudden, we show you the rocket and we're like, oh yeah, and by the way, it's less than $100. You're like, what?
Yes.
I can get a real Shark. I can clean up my home. I can get rid of all the hair from my 6 dogs and 3 cats, and my home can look fantastic for under $100. And I'm telling you, yes, it absolutely can. This has been a customer favorite for a very long time. When I think about the history of Shark, it really was the rocket that put the stick on the map. Like, corded stick with power. The rocket came along, people saw this, and they're like, wait, what? You can take the top off and I can clean the countertops? Wait, I can take off the wands and I can go way up in the air? I can go down by the baseboards and not have to break my back? Yes, the rocket was one of the first to be on there, and it's what got your attention. Years and years later, it's still the most affordable and the most quality product for you to be able to get the best clean.
So, you know, I was already hearing, Megan, so our producer Kyle was just telling us, we're already limited because this just came back into stock.
Yes.
So at this price, just remember, only a select number is brought in, right? This is a $200 vacuum that you are getting home on a flex for $20. It is $100 off today for Customer Appreciation Month. This sold out when you aired it in January.
Correct.
And we literally just got these back in. So if you're home right now, if you missed out in January, grab it now. Maybe it's time to upgrade, right?
Yes.
And to get a Shark for $100, that is absolutely insane. If you were to look at the market right now, I mean, on Shark's website, this is not $99.99.
No. This is most definitely a special price specifically for HSN for customer appreciation. So this is the thing. When you see these prices, you automatically think, oh, well, it's gonna be super heavy. It can't be lightweight.
Right.
No, this is gonna be not just like this, but the entire thing is gonna be less than 9 pounds. I think it's like 8.15 pounds.
Oh my gosh.
Super lightweight. And then you say, well, there's no way it can be powerful. How is it gonna be Shark powerful? Well, watch, this is what I'm gonna show you. When I turn this on, these billiard balls, these are legit billiard balls. They are heavy. They are normally, obviously on a pool table, and you would hate for it to ever drop on your foot, but yet I'm gonna suck up 10 of them, and I'm gonna jiggle this, I'm gonna wiggle this, and just with my handheld portion, these guys aren't going anywhere until I turn it off. Because even at 3 pounds, just this part has such incredible suction that you're gonna be able to get anything that's on the floor, from the hair to the dirt to the dander. You're gonna get it.
Yes.
You're gonna get it.
I love when you show that, and these are real billiard balls. Like, I don't know if you could hear like the clinking of this. Like, these are heavy. I would not want those to fall. See, exactly.
I would not want these to fall on my
I would
toes.
say I could not try this with another vacuum. You know what I mean, Megan? Like, not that you should try this. I'm just saying, when we show this, what other vacuum has this power, is so lightweight, and is this price?
Exactly, and has the quality and a 5-year warranty to match that.
Oh.
5 years. With Shark. So this is the thing. This is one of the things I absolutely love about Shark, is that we stand by our products. We give you that 5-year warranty. We tell you, we're gonna be with you every step of the way. I love how easy they make everything. So just the fact, think about the vacuum. What would you do with this? Would you store it on the ground? Would you have to put a hole in your wall to store it on the wall? No, they said we don't want you to have to do any of that. They're the ones that created the shark hook. So you have a little storage hook right under here, and I have a hook right here at the base. All I do is slide that on, and amazing. Look at that, stands on its own, small footprint. Literally, you can hide this just about anywhere and no one's gonna notice it. And if that's the case, it means when you need it, it's gonna be right there ready for you to use. So if the animals have come into the house, or maybe it's the kids or the grandkids, they knock over a plant, it doesn't matter, you're good to go because you have your shark at your fingertips and you're ready to plow through whatever is your way, even small mounds, you will see them disappear. And notice I've gone over the carpet, now I'm on the linoleum, but it could be tile, it could be wood, it could be basically any surface it is, because we cover both bare floors, the hard floors, as well as the carpeting.
So this is for all floors?
This is for all floors. It has a toggle button at the top. So right now, I just did the hard floors. I'll push the button. You'll hear that motor kick into high gear.
Yeah.
And now I have a little extra suction. That is purposeful because we at Shark know that if you have all that Shark suction on a bare floor, you're gonna kick out the dirt and debris to places that you can't get to. You're gonna think that you picked it up and maybe you didn't. We gave you the option of being able to go between carpet and hardwood floors, so that problem that we've had for decades no longer exists. Here's another one. We have that low profile so that you're not moving furniture anymore. We give you that swivel head so that you can come through and you can get into those really hard to reach spots that are in and around your furniture. We've also given you the ability to disconnect right here at this little button, and now I can just use my wand. I can get down low and I can get into the crevices. I can go right along my baseboard and just get all the dust that gathers there. I can get under my toe kick. I can get up high. I can get my vents. I can get wherever I need to go. Maybe it's just the cobwebs. Maybe you don't want to have to call your husband, significant other, or the handyman to come over because you notice there's a bunch of spiders in the top left corner.
Oh, no spiders.
But at this point, I think it's less than 4 pounds.
Right.
I can pick this up and I can go as high as I need to go by myself without having to rely on someone else to help me.
Well, and I love what you said about getting down low, right? We're not getting up on getting down on all fours and having to, sometimes I'm scared I'm not gonna get back up, Megan. Like, does that happen to you? Because I'm getting older and I'm like, yeah, I don't think I'm getting up after this. But it makes it easy, the maneuverability that we are seeing from this. I wanna remind you all, this is on a customer appreciation price. It is $100 off. We just got these back in stock. On a Flex, you're getting this home for $20. And of course, there's free shipping. Get it home. You have 30 days. Try it out and see how powerful yet lightweight this is.
I don't know why you wouldn't try it, especially if you have a vacuum cleaner that is not working for you, that's not doing everything that it's promising to do. Watch what we do when we come to the surfaces, because if you don't have a vacuum cleaner that will allow you to get the countertops, that means that you're using your hands, you're wasting paper towels. These are 2 things that you don't want to have to do. That's more money in the trash. I can just come along and I can so easily get anything that I need to. And it's just one item, one thing that I'm storing, one thing that I'm plugging in that allows me to go from the countertops. And again, I can then go to those hard to reach spaces. So while this doesn't look like it's hard to reach right now, I want you to imagine, what if this corridor is between the island in your kitchen and the refrigerator? How are you gonna get in between and get those dust bunnies? Or if you have cereal that falls behind, how are you gonna get that? Are you gonna leave it so that you get roaches and ants? Because in Florida, ants and roaches are very real concerns that we have.
Well, and I think about too, you know, Megan, cleaning out the car, right? Like you can now use this to get into all these crevices in the car, in the kids' room where we find the cereal and all of the candies and whatever else, the confetti. Sometimes I'm like, I don't even know what this is, but I'm not gonna touch it.
I have put into effect a strict rule of no more eating upstairs. And yet, I keep finding plates, water bottles, and crumbs everywhere upstairs. They don't listen. So luckily for us, at least we have the tools to make sure that if our children or grandkids don't listen to us and eat upstairs, at least I can clean it up properly.
Right, and this is so, I mean, it is such a great, I would say, not just a vacuum, but this is a tool that you're going to use to make your life so much easier,
Yes,
right?
yes.
Do you have a vacuum right now that isn't doing what it's supposed to do, that you have to continuously go over the same spot, and then you realize it's not actually clean, right?
Right.
It's not picking up what it needs to. Now you can get home a tool that actually works. It's Shark. They are leaders in floor care innovation and known for their powerful vacuums. This one is lightweight, it's powerful, it's $100 off. I would say grab it now while we have them, because we just got them back in stock and they sold out the last time, right, Megan?
Yes, well, I mean, we always go back to Shark value.
Yeah.
We go back to the innovation of Shark, and we go back to the affordability. And when you can give this kind of power and versatility in a unit that's less than $100, it's no surprise that it was a customer pick. It's no surprise we got all those 5-star reviews. It's no surprise that we got another PO to order more back because of everything it can do. And this is just another example. Can you take your vacuum cleaner and go from cleaning your countertops with a handheld to utilizing the wand to actually removing the wand and using the base in a stair mode setting, so that I don't have to worry about a tall item falling over on top of me? Well, with your Rocket, that's not an issue. We just put the two together and look how compact it is. Look how small it is. Look how it's really the same size as the stair, so you don't have to worry about it being really large and it toppling over. It lays comfortably on the stair, giving you more safety and performance, really, because when it's not making full contact, then that suction is being utilized by the air, and then it's not picking up the debris that it needs to pick up. So you're really getting efficiency with this model, and that versatility really, really adds to it. You're also going to use this in your trunk. So you talked about going into your car. So yes, go into your car, utilize it like this, get the Crevice tool, which we are giving you, add that. You can get in between the seats, you can get under the seats, but then when you go into the trunk, don't do your large trunk and go,
Yeah, exactly.
Right? No,
exactly.
You're gonna put it on here, and you're gonna go and do those long strokes and get everything off of those floor mats.
I am in awe because I didn't know you could do this.
Yes!
This is so cool.
Isn't that fun?
Right.
I call it stair mode. I call it baby shark.
Stair mode,
but it's
baby
stair
shark.
mode.
I like what I see what you did there. So there are about 40 of you who are making their first time purchase, Megan,
Yay.
with HSN, and this is your first purchase. So congratulations to you. You are going to love this, especially when you get it home. But I also want to remind you, you have 30 days to try this out. So maybe you need a new vacuum, you've been looking to upgrade, your vacuum isn't doing what it needs to, or think about the versatility of this one that Megan told you, from the stairs in baby shark mode, from being able to do your car, being able to reach up high, get down low, and the power that you're getting. $100 off today for that customer appreciation price. Get it home for $20 on a flex, free shipping, and try it out. Take the test, right?
Yep, and that's what I'm gonna show you right here. Do the Shark Challenge, because this is gonna blow you away. I've done it in my own home, and I could not believe how well it worked. But what you're gonna do, you can do it 2 different ways. You can look at your floor, and if you know it's clean, awesome. Get out your Shark, clean it up again. If you don't know if it's clean it first.
Okay.
Like, this is the Shark Challenge. I want you to really challenge your Shark. But this floor right now, I would sit on this floor, I would lay on this floor, I would wrestle on this floor.
It looks clean.
We buy this color carpeting. Why?
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's always clean.
Oh.
But the scary truth is, it's not. It's not. We constantly have dust that's falling from the air vents. We have dirt that sticks to our clothing and sticks to us. We have dander, we have pets, we have children. We have so many things constantly going on in our home, and it settles into our carpet, and it actually gets stuck inside the deepest carpet fibers. If you have a musty home, a stinky home, it's very possible it's because you have dust that's been in your carpet for a very long time. So back to the challenge. My challenge is clean it with what you have.
Okay.
Right? And then clean it with your Shark, and you're just gonna open up your Shark, and you're gonna see all the things your vacuum missed that your Shark found lurking in your carpet. This is stuff we couldn't even see it. And yes, some of it is that brown sand that's gonna be really big in Florida. But what about all this white hair? You would think there's no way you can miss white hair.
Yeah.
But it gets so impacted into our carpets deep down. And if you don't have that shark suction, all those things are staying deep down, matting down your carpet and producing a funk.
I will tell you, Megan, I thought this was clean. So I didn't know what you were vacuuming. I was like, but it's clean.
I want you to see the carpet lines.
I mean, right? And but to think about, look at the little granules that the
Yes.
power, how powerful this is, and it picked up.
Well, and that's important because those granules will actually tear away and cut your carpet fiber. And who wants to replace their carpet? It's expensive, right?
Right.
We want to take care of our floors. Here, you're seeing that deep, dark line. Well, I want you guys to see with this power, we're going to go deep down because that dark line, it's not supposed to be dark.
Oh.
It's actually gray, light gray. It's white, basically. That's because we can go deep down. Do you see it now? The dark, 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 and now I pull away, white. That is dirt and debris that's deep down inside of the crevices. So if you have tile, if you have deep crevices like in our garage,
yeah,
we have very deep crevices. Now you'll be able to get deep down and pick it up. And I always go back, anything with our sharks, I love for parents, grandparents, and pet owners. So basically everybody, right? Because our pets make such a mess. And it's so good to know that your shark is going to be able to pick up that mess and leave your home looking the way that it's supposed to look, which is clean and effortless.
Right. Well, and we shouldn't have to be double cleaning, right? You shouldn't have to clean after you vacuum. If you vacuum, then that should be, you shouldn't have to then sweep or after you vacuum or prep to vacuum.
Right, absolutely.
Let one tool do the work that it's supposed to.
Do you mind if I get right behind you?
Where are we going?
If you guys look, there's a plant and it looks like some of the dirt spilled over. So I'm just gonna come over here and I just want you guys to see, I'm gonna go in and around this dirt, but tell me, does this remind you of anything in your house where you do the best you can and you get most of it, but unless you move that furniture, you're not getting all of it? Well, that's why we're gonna go down into our wand mode, and I want you guys to see. Now, I can get all of that dirt. And no, I'm not moving my furniture, I'm not moving the plants. How are you gonna use it? That's how you're gonna use it. You're gonna use it underneath things. You're gonna go in between appliances. And yes, you're gonna get high into the cobwebs. All the way high into the cobwebs. You're gonna use every piece of this however you want, and you're actually gonna get the home you always wish that you had, plus that 5-year warranty, plus the shark name, plus it's only $100. It's actually less than $100.
Which is incredible. Remember, if you go to Shark's website, this is not $99.99, $99.95 on that website, right? It's going to be more. Everywhere else, it's going to be more. Only here at HSN are you getting this customer pick for this price. Grab it today, $20 on a flex pay, gets it home, free shipping. Take the challenge. Megan, thank you for hanging out this morning. You make cleaning fun.
All right, I want to give you a hug. Make sure that's in there.
Yes. I love it.
Cleaning can be fun, I promise.
It can be fun,
I promise.
right? I know.
It's gratifying when it actually does clean.
I know.